Hello. In my recent videos, I introduced you to the concept of higher time frame DZ and IDZ zone, and a lot of people were asking questions in the comments that do they need to wait Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before they can take a trade? And the obvious answer is no. That's why I asked you to wait and consume the entire content I'm sharing on this channel. This particular video is all about storytelling, okay? Because in my years of experience in the forex market, I've realized that the forex market have the characteristics of a soap opera. The first characteristic is that the soap opera have what is called major characters. Now you ask me, what are the major characters in a soap opera? You know, the lead actors and the lead actresses and so on. Those are the lead characters, and that is what everyone is focusing on. Same thing applies with the market. The lead character in the market are simply time and price. Every other thing in the market, like the volume and any other things you use, indicator, whatever, trend line and the rest, are simply supporting what characters that can help you making your decision. Okay, the key characters are simply your price and what your time, and that is what the algo was designed on. Okay, the algo was designed to deliver price at certain time, at certain month, at certain day, at certain year. Okay, so what else can we observe from a soap opera? A soap opera always have an objective. Likewise, the market have what objective? When price moves, price is moving to achieve particular objective, and these objectives are two. They are price move in search of liquidity and also to rebalance. Okay, you see, when price moves, price is moving in search of an objective. That objective could be a previous day high, previous week high, previous month high, or a previous old high and lows. Okay, and as price moves here, there's a reason why price is moving from here to this. The moment it achieves this, that is objective met. Also, price move to rebalance, because in the process of moving around, there was what? Fair value gaps created in the market, which is imbalance, and the market needs to time to time rebalance and then continue. So the two objectives that the price must achieve is what? Liquidity and to rebalance, so that there will be a kind of fair price for all participants. The third objective or characteristics of a soap opera is that there are recaps. In case you miss a particular episode, a particular season, when you were watching the recent season, they will do a kind of flashback to help you have a better understanding of what you've missed and how you can use that to move forward, so that you can understand the series. Same thing with the market. So how does this relate to the market? It relates because when you look at the left, you can easily recap what happened in price in the past. Okay, you can view the years, different years, as what? Seasons. Okay, and the different days, month, hours as what? The episode that occur in that year or in that season. Do you understand now? It makes sense here, because every year we print out, candles. These candles can be seen as what? Episodes. Okay, in case you miss, for example, what happened at your left hand side, like in this case, we have, okay, price has came down here to sweep this liquidity, and then what is the destination next? Okay, so those are the things you need to ask. Then the last one is that in every soap opera, there's what they call open loop, meaning you don't know what is happening next. Probably there's a guy that is pointing a gun, you are not sure if it's going to shoot or not, and that is where they end the particular episode or a particular season. So what happened? You'll be eager to know what will happen in the next episode. The same thing with the market. When the market closes, it creates an open loop. Okay, and we will be wondering, what will the market do? Are we going to continue bullish, or are we going to reverse? And that is how the market relates to what? Soap operas. So how do you use this in forex trading. You can look at it, oh, this is ridiculous, how will I use this? And this is where storytelling comes in, because the market tells a story and it is our duty, okay, to know or try to narrate that story and then be at the right direction of the price every week, every month, every year. So the first thing you need when it comes to objective, because the main key is that if you look at this market here, if you look at this market, you see that when price was coming down from here, price was heading to purge this liquidity. And during then, when I used to do weekly market forecast, I talked about this low being an inducement, because that's the target where price is heading to. Now this is the objective. Now that the objective have been met, what will the market do next? Is it going to retrace or will it continue going lower? And in this case, market would retrace to the upside. Now there's a new objective here, which is what? To rebalance. So the market will seek to rebalance here first. This is the next objective. So in the next few weeks, we expect this to be closed. This is an objective. Okay. So to understand where price is heading to, you need to understand three things. Okay, these are the three things you need to understand. Number one, where is price coming from? You need to ask yourself, where is price coming from and where is price going to? Okay, in this case, you can see that, okay, price was coming from this point here after sweeping this liquidity. That's where price is coming from. Okay, and where is price going to? And why we need pricing to do that? Price is heading up because if you look at this monthly time frame here, you can see we don't have any form of imbalance apart from here. Okay, so it makes sense for price to move from here to that imbalance. Okay, so at the back of your mind, you know that, okay, in the monthly storyline, we are seeking higher price because we want to fill up this imbalance. And when will this be achieved? That we don't know yet. Okay, and that is why you need to use your lower time frame and then frame a setup to take this move or to follow this move till you get to this objective. So what it means is that the moment price took this liquidity, your directional bias should shift what? Bullish. Okay, that is the storyline, because price has met the objective here, and based on lower time frame confirmations to show that we are now seeking a new objective, which is this balancing of this fair value gap. So we need to position ourselves from the lower time frame, okay, and then try to capitalize on this move to the upside. Okay, this is just an illustration. I will break it down as we move more into this concept. Within the story, we have what is called obstacle. Okay, because the market will move from here to this point won't be that easy. Okay, there are some obstacles within the lower time frame that will negate this move. Okay, we know that, okay, the monthly wants to go higher, but there's what we call obstacle. This obstacle can be found in the lower time frame. Okay, most times one or two low time frame below the current time frame we are looking at. Okay, in this case we are looking at the monthly, so the obstacle here will be on the weekly time frame. First obstacle from this will be this level here, because you will look, okay, this is another block that can repair price. Okay, in fact, starting from these fair value gaps, you start from here to see if you can continue shorting. This is the obstacle for that bullish monthly move to this particular objective. But before it gets there, there are obstacles along the way. Okay, we have obstacle also in here, you understand, and you can see we have some rejection within those obstacles. All of these are obstacles, okay, where you can trade a counter trend within this move up, and you can see they will have a down candle here, but eventually price still push up because the higher time frame will still meet its objective, whether the lower time frame like it or not. But sometimes we can have a retracement, yeah, maybe fill in here, move, come down, but eventually we will hit our monthly or higher time frame target. So apart from you just knowing that okay, the month will be bullish, you have to pay attention to the obstacles which are always time frame below, 1 or 2 time frame below. And in this case, we also have obstacle of the monthly direction on the daily time frame. Okay, the daily time frame will give us obstacles for the directional bias of what? The monthly candles or the monthly direction. Like for example, this was an obstacle here. You can see as price was moving up, it came back down. And most people, if you don't understand the storyline, that this is just an obstacle which can eventually give way, because to me the higher time frame direction will supersede if you nail it well. If you understand the storyline and you know that monthly is moving high to meet an objective, which is this level here, then whatever trade I'm taking against that move will simply be either intraday or scalping. Okay, then when it comes back to areas where I'll be looking to long, I will continue that bullish move. Okay, and you can see we also have obstacle in here. When price came up in there, this is the obstacle, order block, fair value gaps, and the rest, your supply zones or demand zones depending on the direction. You can see that price came back down. If you don't understand the storyline, you will be confused to know which direction we want to take. Now it doesn't matter whether you are taking this trade on a Monday or not. You can see if price is here, you can anticipate that this is an obstacle and you can start looking for bearish move, regardless whether it is Monday, Tuesday or not. You know what to do. Okay, price heading down here, and then price move up. We also have obstacles here. This could be an obstacle, but in this case it didn't last long. You can see price just penetrated. This is another obstacle here, which can be responsible for a continuous push to the downside. Okay, but in this case the obstacle gave way. We have another obstacle here. This is where price is currently. This is the obstacle, but first of all, price needs to take out this liquidity here and probably maybe tapping here before we can see any form of pullback. But overall, my analysis, if you follow me on Twitter, if not, check the link in the description, you see my Twitter handle. I forecasted that the monthly direction for this year, or this year direction, will be moving to this point here. This is where we are heading to based on the storyline. This is where I'm looking at price. Why I believe price will get here, maybe I'll share it more on my Twitter space. I'll do a kind of thread to share the reason why I feel price should be here. I told you I will tell you what to do with these lines here. Okay, when price breaks above here, for example, when price takes this level, this is a claimed DZ zone. That means price has claimed it, and immediately you can still trade off this as what? Support. Why can you trade off it as support even though it has been broken? The support level is fresh. Okay, because it is fresh, you can look to take a trade or look for a trade setup in here, because you're looking at the higher time frame on the daily. If price come back down on the daily time frame into this level, you can now switch to your 15 minutes, okay, or 1 hour to look for a trade setup, then look for entry in 5 minutes, regardless days of the week. This could happen on Monday. I will show you on the chart. This could be happen on Monday. Then on Monday, you'll be looking to what? To buy. You don't need to wait Monday, Tuesday, because I showed you all of those. No, you move along with the story, maintain the story. Then once you see that break above Monday and Tuesday high, then you know that okay, we should continue the storyline, which is in line with the monthly time frame, to move price to the upside. Okay, same thing on the downside. Once we take this level, this has been claimed, okay, but you are at free liberty to trade when it comes back to it. Okay, when it comes back to this becomes a fresh resistance. This becomes a fresh resistance area where you can look for your trade setup in the lower time frame, because this is the daily. Unless you are a swing trader, you can maybe, once you see maybe candle rejection, you can enter with stop loss above if you are a swing trader. This concept goes for all position, swing, scalping, intraday. You can use this as long as you understand it. So in this case now, you go to your 1 hour, 15 minutes for trade setups. Once you see your trade setups, you can take your entry at what, 1 minute, even if it's on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever the day. You are free. You know that your directional bias will be to short. Okay, so you can trade all this, okay, this level, as long as they are fresh as a new support or new resistance. So let me show you an example. Now we have a story that market is bullish. Okay, on this particular week we broke out. Okay, we broke out of that range, that DZ range in this case, and we left behind this DZ line here. Now when price move up, what happened when we broke here? We created fair value gaps. That means that if you are starting a new week, you can see this Monday, when price touches this level, this line, you can start trading. You don't need to wait till Wednesday before you know your direction. Why do you need to take this trade, and where do you think the direction is? The direction is to take out this high. So I was in this trade on Monday, this particular trade I was trading here, though I exited because I don't expect Monday to just push up like that, especially during the 3rd and 4th week of what, the holidays of December. You don't expect much movement in market price like that. So you simply have a trade setup for a bullish play, and you will have gotten the play here. Price moved to this point here, and you can see we have Monday and Tuesday here. Okay, and you can start looking for trade even on Tuesday. Continue looking for bullish buyers, because this is our target here, and we are still within this fair value gap. Okay, then eventually what happened? Eventually we have a sweep of this low. So this sweep of this low also gives you a trade setup into Friday. Then on Monday you should continue with the bullish buyers. This particular week we continue with the bullish buyers because our objective has not been met. This is where we expect price to go to. So far, even in this week here, our objective was not what met. Okay, so you need to look for bullish setup on Monday here, bullish setup on Tuesday, even on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We broke above that level. Now what are you seeing here? The moment we broke above this Monday level here, what happened? Price came back down. This is tradable. You can trade this on this Monday. As I'm recording this particular candle, you can see it appears as the first candle of the day here. Price came back, touched this level. This added as support, and you can see we are heading up here. This is where I expect price to go to, but because I'm trading in form like a scalp in here, because price have overextended, we might take this liquidity and then maybe come back to clear all of this before we move up. But the idea I want to show you that you don't need to wait Wednesday. You can, once price touches here, you can start looking for your trade setup. And as you can see, this is not cherry picking. It's something that is happening right now. So you can go to your lower time frame, 15 minutes, look for ICT sweep of liquidity, and then a fair value gap where you can enter from. If we go down as well, you can see that the same thing plays out. Okay, the same thing plays out. Like here, we broke here. In this case, this level here is a strong level. If price comes here in the future, this is a strong level where we'll be looking for what? To buy, a buy setup, whether it is on a Monday or a Tuesday. Okay, these are strong levels you can be looking at for trades. Okay, so that is how you build your story and even start trading on a Monday. In my next, I don't want this video to be long. I'm going to come out with another part of this storytelling to continue on how you then frame a story. Okay, continuing with the obstacle, how you frame a story, what you need to be doing before you can then probably nail the directional bias. If you like this video, subscribe so that you don't miss any of this content. SOS is real, and I will show you how to always be at the right side of the market. On that note, I will see you in this video.